Good day everyone, so here we are at Pavilion Mall, and certainly this was the biggest, baddest mall for a time. It's just gone 10 o'clock, so there's not going to be heaps of people. We'll give you an idea. Won't show you everything, just points of interest. So we're on level 2, see a bunch of designer brands. We've got Versace, Hermes, Chopard, Prada, etc. So you're going to find those here, and as I will mention, prices aren't going to be any cheaper than back home, but people just like to shop elsewhere, I guess, because they do shop here even though the prices won't change for designer brands. You don't come looking for a bargain here in KL because the food prices are cheaper here, the ride share are cheaper here, hotels are very good value here. It doesn't mean that designer brands are going to change. There's Gucci over there. And there's a couple of sections to Pavilion Mall. This section over here I don't go to very often. It's like a atrium section, I guess. But yeah, you've got the main section you walk along. And you've got this other section here. Actually come to a dead end, well done. Anyway, there's another one down further, but I'll take you to points of interest that I'm interested in. I'll show you where the food court is, I'll show you where the cinemas are, and a couple of other things that you may not necessarily go looking for or know they're here, because you know we're going to show you all the usual stuff that's in this mall, or all the usual stuff will be here. There's Omega watch shop, there's lots of watch places here. I'll give you an idea upstairs. You can see a Skechers shoe store, Fendi, Celine, and so on. But let's head down here and I'll show you where the food court is. There's also pharmacies down here. So food court, we're going to go from level 2 to level 1. I've already done, a couple of months ago, videos on the food courts. So I will just show you where, give you an idea, and I'll be doing a whole bunch of food court videos from various malls, etc. So level 1, there's 2 food courts here. They've got the newest one, which I'll show you, and I'll show you a couple of other ones that are kind of just off to the side that a lot of people don't know about as well, especially for more like the Western takeaway. So we've got 8th Avenue, so coming around here or going back the other side, 8th Avenue. Now this one down here, oops, we've got a Guardian pharmacy, big pharmacy down here. I'm sure there's also a Watson's, can't exactly remember where, but 8th Avenue. This joint, you go, you look at all the different menus at the different places. They have a little sheet of paper that you fill out the item number and you pay, and then take your payment back to where you want to order your food. So that's the way it works in this one. Never seems to get very crowded. It's also Ramadan right at the moment, and being Islam being the state religion here, there's not a lot of Muslim Malays out and about during the day at the moment, but that one, 8th Avenue, doesn't get very packed. So we're going to head down here. On the same level, there's another food court, so let's go check that out. Quickly, I'll just show you where it is, but again, I've done a video on that, and I'll show you some of the other areas just off there. So very, very close down here. A few people wandering around already at 10. That's when the malls open here. Don't get up early and head to a mall in KL or in Malaysia before 10 o'clock. Now, over at KLCC, Syria KLCC Mall, where the Twin Towers are, there is a supermarket there that opens at 7 a.m. even though the other shops aren't. So the rest of the food court, Food Republic, is here. But I'm going to show you something else for the Western style food. Again, I've done a whole video on this mall. As we head in this direction, again, yesterday wasn't very busy compared to what it can be because of Ramadan. And heading in the opposite direction, at the very end of this level, there is the Mercado, the supermarket. So if you're looking for supermarket items, snacks, whatever, or you've got a Airbnb, an apartment, there is a supermarket on this level, the food court level of Pavilion. Oh, there's a Madame Kwan's down there. It's a chain, but very, very good food. So just off this food court level, and you'll see a sign that says Fahrenheit, or 2 Fahrenheit. Chuck a left, wherever you see this cold stone sign. So many food options here in KL, it's ridiculous. It's one of those foodie paradises. It'll take you a long, long time, take you a lifetime or more to go through all the various food places that are here in KL. But just off to the side, you've got, this gets popular, chicken rice shop. I went there once wondering why it was so popular. But down there, you've got Pizza Hut, you've got Burger King, you've got KFC, and there's Taco James. And I've had the tacos there, and they're pretty good. Very, very fresh, nice salad. Tomato was sweet, lettuce was crunchy. So if you've got a hankering for tacos, I'll probably have some while I'm here just for something different. So there you go, that's level 1. The food court area of Pavilion Mall. And we'll head on up and I'll show you a couple of other little places that may be of interest to you. Clearly you're going to wander around, have a bit of a look for yourself. I'll show you what level of cinemas are on. Another whole area where there's restaurants and atrium area. Talk to you soon. And we're now heading up to level 3. This is where the Bukit Bintang entrance is. More stores down there. Now this is an area where most people, most tourists are going to become very familiar with walking through when you come into Pavilion. But just off to the side, so just outside the main part of the mall, you've got this atrium area. Right up and down the atrium area, with Thai joint. We've got a whole bunch of other food places you can come and eat at. There's more food places just on the outside up there. So take some time and get to familiarise yourself. Coffee place down there. And all the way down there. And down there is where the main crossing is into the Bukit Bintang. So as I said, many of you, there's a Starbucks coffee there. Many of you are going to become familiar with this area because you will pass through it quite often. And in another video I show you how you can cross from Pavilion Mall underground. And it's right down near where I showed you that taco place was. But check out that video how to walk the KLCC Bukit Bintang area underground and undercover, and mostly in air conditioning. Going to head on up, show you some more of the mall. Might go up a bit further. There's another area that you can go to, just to give you a look at what the mall looks like. It's quite a big mall, still looking great. So here's another area. Here's another area off the, or part of the Pavilion Mall. There's the Parks and the Lead over there, a multi-level department store. more restaurants up the top. You can come and check this out as well if you will. It's not an area I kind of traverse very often, but just another area and a bit more of a look at what the mall looks like. And you enter here through, you can come in from level 2 and 3 from memory. We're still on level 3. So let's go and check out something else. I'll show you where the cinemas are here if you've got a hankering to go to a movie while in Pavilion. We're now on level 5. There's an Adidas store. Shops go on forever here. We're kind of out of the main area of the mall. Well, the main section. This is all connected, but level 5 is where you'll find the Daddy Cinema. Usually plays all the latest releases and of course a lot of Asian, Indian movies as well. Madam Web, June 2, we're going to go check that out today. It's been out for a week or two now. We've been travelling a bit, so we're going to go check that out. And you can see that's that atrium level there. It comes in from the Bukit Bintang and also the other side over there where the walkway through, the covered walkway through to KLCC, Syria KLCC and the Twin Towers is. But there's the main part of the mall on that side with all the designer stores, food courts, etc. There's more food places around. This goes up, what are we on, 5, 6, about 7 or 8 levels here in Pavilion in total. So let's go and check out some of the stuff. There's a Nike store down there, Under Armour. And check out the directory, see all the stuff they've got here in Pavilion. There's a Nat Geo store over there, first time I've ever noticed that. Rip Curl, Crocs. And we're going to head down this direction. Okay, there's a Puma store, National Geographic store, and we're going to head in that direction to the very end. And I'll show you another point of interest, at least for me, something a bit different here in the mall that you may not be looking for but may be interested in, apart from just the normal shops that you see here. So we'll check it out in a sec. Rightio, we are now on level 6 of Pavilion Mall. And this is what I wanted to show you. See, there's a sign back here. Go back a bit further. So this is a point of interest for us, just something a little bit different. And at this end of the mall, we have Tokyo Street. So there's like a little, oh, well, let's just walk around, eh? Check out Tokyo Street. Whole bunch of eats, different little Japanese inspired stores here. It seems to me that people throughout Southeast Asia have a real fascination with things from especially South Korea and Japan. So if you've got a hankering for some Japanese kitsch, head on up to Tokyo Street. And this joint here, it doesn't look like much. It's a chain of ramen stores from Japan. They have one here. Hokkaido Ramen Santuka. Now we went in here, I won't say it's got anything to do with the Michelin restaurant. How can any old Michelin star or Michelin guide But this is the best ramen that I've tasted. And I've tasted ramen from 4 very good ramen joints that all have a background from Japan. But their signature beef cheek ramen, you can get that in 2 different styles. There's like the original and like a soy. That's at least what I had. Again, the presentation, you look at it, it just doesn't look spectacular. But the pork and the beef cheek ramen, it just disintegrates on your tongue. I've never tasted pork so tender. Literally, I won't say like fairy floss or something like that, but it is really so incredibly tender, very, very tasty. So if you were going to do one ramen, and I think I'm doing a video on all the ramen joints on Daiso, plenty of these Daiso stores around Southeast Asia. But yeah, come and check out that ramen joint. Really, get the the pork cheek. It's got to be the pork cheek. That is their signature, and it's absolutely worth it. We will definitely be going back again because we're staying at the Pavilion Hotel in the club floors, or club level, the club level privileges. There you go. Just another little section of Pavilion that a lot of people may miss because they're in the main part of the mall. But head up to level 6 and check out Tokyo Street. And Pavilion still hangs in there as one of the best malls I've been to in the world. May now be usurped by the Exchange TRX, but still a fabulous mall to walk around. Whether you're just window shopping, or eating, head up to Pavilion Mall. Still one of the best malls in KL and in Southeast Asia. I'll catch you later. Bye for now.